Just getting the stream set up. I did the same thing with Presage every time I ran it. Actually, no, sorry. Every time I ran it and there was story bits. Oh, I'm starting it up immediately. I have everything set up now. And yeah, there's only Unstoppable, which is just Unstoppable Incendiaries. Before we progress and get the timer on us, the Unstoppable Incendiary that's down in that area where the tank spawns, he's already there from the get-go, so I was thinking we pay him a visit and take him out before we have to deal with the tank. Alright, well, I changed my loadout because I have certain things that I want enabled. I'm running an Unstoppable Pulse Rifle, by the way, so yeah, that's going to help here and there. I'm also running Sword and a hand cannon. Funny. All it took was Iron Banner for me to like hand cannons again.
Guardian, Empress Keitel's forces are being targeted by psionic propaganda. This could indicate an alliance between the Black Fleet and a group of Scion rebels.
I cannot be seen deploying my forces here. Instead, I must rely on my new Vanguard allies.
This operation is in both our best interests. Find out who's behind.
I'm heading straight for that champion, by the way.
Shut them down.
And he's dead. I like that you can pull out your Sparrow here.
I have a pleasant surprise for you. Something that I'm sure will make an impact. But first, the airspace must be cleared.
You heard the Empress. Steal one of those interceptors and take out those flak cannons.
Orbital bombardment incoming. Make haste.
Whoever's behind this operation is willing to sacrifice their base to destroy the evidence.
In my legions, those inside would do it themselves.
And that's the tank. Tank. Yes.
Heads up, Guardian. I got a 10-ton present for you. I hope you're ready to eat, because this baby's hungry for action.
I admit, watching the Guardian crush these defectors, it stirs something in me.
Fighting against your own people can't be easy.
They are not my people.
Oh, my favorite part of this mission. The Saladin Scablands. Let's go.
If all reinforcements are rallying on you, I'll soften them up and you knock them down.
Yeah, Scion spotters need to die first. Well, actually, any of them can die.
spotters to halt the artillery strikes.
Damn it. Thankfully, I think we have a checkpoint, right? Do we?
Guardian. Empress Keitel's forces are being targeted by psionic propaganda. This could indicate an alliance between the Black Fleet and a group of
Okay, well, at least I have my super ready.
I cannot be seen deploying my forces here. Instead, I must rely on my new Vanguard allies.
This operation is in both our best interests. Find out who's behind those transmissions. Shut them down.
I have a pleasant surprise for you. Something that I'm sure will make an impact. But first, the airspace must be cleared.
You heard the Empress. Steal one of those interceptors and take out those flak cannons.
Orbital bombardment incoming. Make haste.
Whoever's behind this operation is willing to sacrifice their base to destroy the evidence.
In my legions, those inside would do it themselves.
I happened to be outside when that occurred. Interesting. Means I get to deal with the cannon fodder right away. I want the tank this time. My tank.
Heads up, Guardian. I got a 10-ton present for you. I hope you're ready to eat, because this baby's hungry for action.
I admit, watching the Guardian crush these defectors, it stirs something in me.
Fighting against your own people can't be easy.
They are not my people.
All reinforcements are rallying on you. I'll soften them up and you knock them down.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
the Scion spotters to halt the artillery strikes.
Pretty sure that's all the Scion spotters. You can obviously, if we get more artillery strikes, then yeah.
Destroy those broadcast transmitters until we lower their shields.
Holiday spotted the generators during her flyover on the far side of the battlefield.
Slice through their front, Guardian, and leave only wreckage in your wake.
Tough. I'm dead, and I don't think we're gonna make it. Unless you move fast, I don't think we're gonna make it. Knew it. Timer makes it tough, but it's fun.
Guardian, Empress Keitel's forces are being targeted by psionic propaganda. This could indicate an alliance between the Black Fleet and a group of Scion rebels.
I cannot be seen deploying my forces here. Instead, I must rely on my new Vanguard allies.
This operation is in both our best interests. Find out who is behind those transmissions. Shut them down.
I have a pleasant surprise for you. Something that I'm sure will make an impact. But first, the airspace must be cleared.
You heard the Empress. Steal one of those interceptors and take out those flak cannons.
Orbital bombardment incoming. Make haste.
Whoever's behind this operation is willing to sacrifice their base to destroy the evidence.
In my legions, those inside would do it themselves.
Heads up, Guardian. I got a 10-ton present for you. I hope you're ready to eat, because this baby's hungry for action.
I admit, watching the Guardian crush these defectors, it stirs something in me.
Fighting against your own people can't be easy.
They are not my people.
If all reinforcements are rallying on you, I'll soften them up and you knock them down.
Eliminate all the Scion spotters to halt the artillery strikes.
Guardian down.
damn it! Second freaking Goliath! Those tanks are annoying.
Guardian, Empress Keitel's forces are being targeted by psionic propaganda. This could indicate an alliance between the Black Fleet and a group of Scion rebels.
I figured that much, but the Scions are also a problem.
Here.
So,
Instead, I must rely on my new Vanguard
fine, as soon as the
allies.
Goliaths are dealt with,
This operation is
Scions
in
need
both
to be
our
eliminated.
best
That's
interests.
second
Find out
priority.
who's behind those transmissions. Shut them down.
I have a pleasant surprise for you. Something that I'm sure will make an impact. But first, the airspace must be cleared.
You heard the Empress. Steal one of those interceptors and take out those flak cannons.
Orbital bombardment incoming. Make haste.
Whoever's behind this operation is willing to sacrifice their base to destroy the evidence.
In my legions, those inside would do it themselves.
Down.
That was fast.
Heads up, Guardian. I got a 10-ton present for you. I hope you're ready to eat, because this baby's hungry for action.
I admit, watching the Guardian crush these defectors, it stirs something in me.
Cabal reinforcements are rallying on you. I'll soften them up and you knock them down.
Fighting against your own people can't be easy.
They are not my people.
But once the timer's gone, I think at that point we can deal with the Scion spotters. If I recall correctly.
We cannot destroy those broadcast transmitters until we lower their shields.
Holiday spotted the generators during her flyover on the far side of the battlefield.
Slice through their front, Guardian. Leave only wreckage in your wake. Eliminate all the Scion spotters to halt the artillery strikes.
Okay, now we can kill everybody. I don't think there's a timer. Yeah, there's no timer. Kill everybody then. Ooh, heavy ammo dropped up there. Or not. Is that all of them? Oh, there's still somebody. Oh, here's one. Hi, buddy. Come here. Even though I should be heading inside, I'm gonna kill you. Deal with you. Bye-bye.
Quickly.
Oh, banner.
The source of the transmission is destroyed. We may never learn who was behind it.
Don't worry. The Guardian will make it in time.
I never worry, Commander. I only long to see my enemies crushed to a grainy pulp.
I'm dead by flame things. Hopefully we got a checkpoint.
Quickly. The source of the transmission is destroyed. We may never learn who was behind it.
Don't worry. The Guardian will make it in time.
I never worry, Commander. I only long to see my enemies crushed to a grainy pulp.
Psionic broadcasts.
Eliminate these traitors for the honor of the Vanguard and the Empire.
I'm down. Kill the stupid Scion. Ads are flooding the room again. Stupid Scion's dead.
These broadcasts are not comprised of words, but images, feelings, and impressions. My optices will show me their contents through a telepathic link, similar to the mindscape. I see the silhouette of a Scion. They stand at the head of a full Cabal legion. Above them hovers a black pyramid, and behind them stands a towering statue of gold. A statue of my father, Callus. His arms outstretched, hand open, beckoning. I can hear his voice. It calls to me, promising refuge, promising salvation. The broadcast and orbital strike have been disabled. You have my gratitude, Guardian.
But look, those chests are from the Leviathan.
That was definitely fun.
Gifts from Callus.
Thanks.
Is he funding this operation?
I'd hoped that my father would live out his days quietly, in exile. But even now, he's an embarrassment to me, and the Cabal.
We'll continue ops in this location to learn more. Meanwhile, the Vanguard will locate the Leviathan and your father.
When you do, I'll see to him myself.
Guardian down.
Nice. But yeah, this bunker is actually quite something. One thing though that I noticed, and this is just thinking about it carefully, is as soon as the Red Legion arrived and we stopped coming to this part of Mars, to put it simply, it looks like the Red Legion took over the place. Oh, and there's the queue. Good to know. We still got time. 11 a.m. is when it happens, and ooh. Oh, we can go speak to her? Nice. I did not know that. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Also, it looks like we're both pretty high on power. Have you been building? Because honestly, I've been building towards raid level power. Basically to hop into raids. Because I'm currently in the process of building a raid team. Yeah, basically my strategy was simply hop into missions and just go nuts. Matter of fact, take bounties and just go ape crazy. Any day I could get in here and just go nuts. Hop into anything and anything to go kill and just be a pain in the butt. Oh, lovely. Now the master difficulty. I wonder how much harder that is. Just because I'm curious, I'm going to go look. I'm not actually going to do it, but I want to look. How hard is it? Master difficulty, 1580. Holy crap! Okay, radar disabled, shielded, mob, and barrier champions are now present. Lovely. And locked equipment. Beautiful! Just asking to kill everybody. Okay, yeah, that's just... That's deadly. My plans for raids are simple actually. I plan to do. I haven't done a single raid actually since ever. I haven't done a single raid in D1 or D2. So with that said, I plan to do my lovely list of raids in a specific order, obviously, but just so I have a taste of raids. I've done dungeons. Thanks to a little help, I was able to run Shattered Throne, and then I turned around later and did Prophecy, and yeah, it was fun. So yeah, currently my list in the following order is as follows: Last Wish, Garden of Salvation, Vault of Glass, and Deepstone Crypt. And then after that, once all those are done, um, I'll of course have to arrange for a specific date and time for obviously Vow of the Disciple, because that one in itself is it's the newest raid, but it's also the most recent. Since it's again the most recent, it's also the hardest. Biggest pain in the ass. By the way, this large like structure thing that sits here as a hologram on the war table, and matter of fact, we see in all the battlegrounds. This thing. Do you have an idea what this is called, by chance? Because I've been trying to think what it could be called. It's definitely a something. Cornucopia. Might be a hive cornucopia for all we know. It's definitely It's definitely a lucent hive carrying craft of some kind. It's definitely a transport. Just what exactly it is unknown, and we may find out with this week's reset. Because again, there's lots of still to do. Even though we finished the battlegrounds and whatnot. Yeah. Also, Saladin leaving this was actually a shocker. I didn't expect him to leave his axe. The medallion, honestly, I saw that coming, but the axe? Oh my god, that D&D reference. And you have your brother. Yeah, I know, but there's a D&D meme out there as well where you have at the end you have the necromancer who just is like, and you have your brother. Oh, dude, what the fuck? You're welcome. This was just his response. It was priceless. Well, thank you for that help. And this is honestly a fun time to stream. Honestly, looking at your power right now, you actually, I think, are raid ready for anything except Vow of the Disciple.
Spider must be furious.
Just thinking about that out there, because Last Wish is now around the base power, so literally you could be base power and hop in. Yeah. Out of all the dungeons, I've done every dungeon at least once, except for Grasp of Avarice. Grasp of Avarice, I've only been able to make it so far in Rusted Gangplank before I die and everything resets and all that. But it's a cool puzzle. It's honestly... The dungeons are cool. I like them. I honestly like them. Well, after weekly reset, if you would like to join me for any chaos that's going on this with the weekly reset and all that, you're more than welcome to. If it's anything story based, obviously I'll stream again, but yeah, you're more than welcome. I honestly don't mind having assistance from other platforms at this point, because I haven't been getting much help on my own. Yeah, I noticed. So yeah, basically... Well, still, even though they're at the base power, they're still a pain in the butt, because again, they're raids. They're in-game content, and they're loaded with challenging encounters, puzzles, and other stuff that will probably most likely murderize everybody. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. When it comes to raids, the only raids I know what I'm doing in so far are Last Wish and Deepstone Crypt. Those are the only two that I've researched and actually know what I'm vaguely doing. Last Wish more so, because again, Last Wish was the one I was preparing for the most. and it's first on my list. So again, best to plan accordingly for that. Um, yeah, I noticed that actually. That its mechanics are actually super easy to grasp once you figured out what they are. Yeah, Garden of Salvation is a pain in the ass no matter what because it seems bugged in some way. Okay. Um, to be honest, I've watched a few things and yeah, I can agree with it. Well, Last Wish, I honestly want to do it before it gets vaulted. I want to do it at least once before it eventually gets vaulted, because eventually the Dreaming City will go away. I guarantee when Lightfall finally hits, if Nessus doesn't go, the Dreaming City's going. Which honestly, I'm among the group of people who honestly are just saying, vault fucking Nessus. That place is a waste of our time. We really don't go there anymore. The only reason we ever go there now is proving grounds, and that's it. We haven't had a reason to go there since Season of the Chosen. Story-wise, by the way. There's obviously other reasons to go there, but story-wise, we haven't had a reason to go there, so places effectively gotta go. Yeah, I know. Well, and failsafe. Failsafe's cool and all, but yeah. Bipolar wife. You know, you're not wrong about that. Failsafe is just is honestly messed up. I'm surprised there hasn't been any memes about this lovely thought, but failsafe X Rasputin. I wonder what that would turn out as. Well, yes, he has been subsumed into the Vex network, but supposedly he's returned as a friendly harpy. Supposedly the one we see in that final mission of Season of the Splicer. Well, either he is the harpy or using the harpy as a conduit. Either way, it's cool. But yeah. I'm curious what he became. If he didn't become a harpy, did he become a minotaur? Or something? Or did he become... Oh! Honestly, I could see it being an Axis Mind. Which would be cool, because then if we have a friendly Vex Axis Mind, that means all the Vex with the clearly blue eyes that are indicating that they're friendly and whatnot, would basically have, yeah. Well, honestly, taking that into consideration, yeah, honestly, they did. After they stopped fighting him and realized what he was there to do, and that they needed him, yeah, they just let him do what he went there to do, which was bring the whole Pyramidion down on itself. Which, thinking about that carefully, that's a structure that's about at the very top of it is the height of the Vex Citadel on Venus, plus its entire underground structure, plus the terminuses and other craziness that are involved with, again, anything Vex. Yeah, it's but even if we do go back there, I guarantee the place is absolutely fucked. That tower that was attached to the Pyramidion, I guarantee is collapsed due to chaos and whatnot. Well, here's the thing. The darkness honestly still is after the Vex, and of course it's almost succeeded here and there. It honestly succeeded so far with the Sol Divisive, because again, those pieces of crap still worship the darkness. So honestly, you can't argue with the fact that they're idiots there. Oh, now I remember what I was going to be doing today. As soon as the reset happens and everything, I was planning to hop into preservation. You're welcome to tag along if you would like. I don't mind assistance. Hmm. Well, honestly, thinking about it that way, yeah, the Soul Divisive. Honestly, if any Vex were going to become servants of the Witness, it would be the Soul Divisive. Period. Because they're the closest to that point of any Vex collective. Well, collective or whatever the word is. Well, honestly, when you mention that, think back to what they did for Saint 14. They respected him. They were respected him enough to leave all their corpses around his entombed body in the tomb they made for him because they were honestly sick of him, but they came to respect him because of how much grief he gave them. But yeah, eventually they got super pissed off of him because he kept being a pain in the ass to them. Well, I don't know about you, but yeah. Nice! That just shows that if a Vex Civil War occurs and the Sol Divisive join the Witness, oh yeah, we're guaranteed gonna see Vex fighting each other. Honestly, them viewing the Sol Divisive as compromise is not wrong. Because again, the Sol Divisive, as I've said, if any Vex collective was gonna join the Witness, it'd be the Sol Divisive. But yeah, by the way, thinking about all the fan fiction on Destinypedia real quick before we end and all that. Um, New Vex units. What do you think is going to come after the Wyvern? Because honestly, the Wyvern is the best guess, the first of that warrior class of Vex that Callus supposedly talked about. Because, again, the Wyvern looks more weaponized and more heavily aimed towards combat than actually doing anything else. Yeah, they happen to be capable of combat, but again, what does the Wyvern suit in that purpose? Because again, we have the Minotaurs who are most likely have been basically referred to as managers, if you will. Wyvern is a shield. Honestly, I could see it, but again, that just the Wyvern seems more combat based than construction based, if anything. Just the whole premise of that unit just seems, again, combat more than construction. Perhaps. Perhaps it is, but again, it would. Yeah, the Wyvern is definitely a subject of debate there. Of what it truly is. If it is the supposed warrior class that Callus talks about or not. Yeah, true, he's a biased source, but still, it makes one think what potential Vex could be around. Well, I will see you after the reset. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream then, because we've accomplished what we came here to do.